You've already saved me. So that was quick. Good job. Do you happen to have a fishing rod? Or perhaps an oversized lobster pot? No, wait. That's probably cruel. How does one ethically catch a mermaid? Ah! I didn't swallow any seawater, so there's no need for that. No thanks. You should probably just stick this in a box and bury it. Don't bother drawing a map. Do you? Ugh. I think I've got seaweed in my bra. Well, no time to fish it out now. I've got a mermaid to find. Wait a minute. That was you on the rock? But you're not a beautiful mermaid. You're just some ho-hum landlubber. I wrecked my ship for you? I need to drown my sorrows. Where is the rum? Butter ice cream. I can't help feeling a bit salty. And it isn't because I took a dip in the ocean. No thanks. You should probably just stick this in a box and bury it. Don't bother drawing a map. I can't tell if you're blushing or if you're sunburned. Just how long were you laying out on that rock? Okay, so I steered my ship full speed directly towards a giant rock. And? Don't tell me you've never had mermaid fantasies before. My poor ship is resting in pieces at the bottom of the sea, and I'm the wreck's sole survivor. Makes for a pretty good tragic backstory, doesn't it? Don't worry, my crew actually mutinied and abandoned ship weeks ago. I was the only one on board. Seeing as my ship was destroyed because of you, and through no fault of my own, I'm looking to commandeer a new one. Point me in the direction of the nearest marina, will you? Avast ye, scurvy dog! Actually, I quite like dogs. Maybe I should find a different insult. Well, alright. Seeing as I recently lost all my worldly possessions in a shipwreck, I'll accept your gift. I'd invite you for tea in my captain's cabin, but my tea, and my cabin for that matter, are currently inside a sunken ship. I love my name. Kira. It sounds shimmery, don't you think? I can't just imagine an underwater kingdom of coral reefs, colourful fishes, and glittering sunken treasure. I wish I could be part of that world. I shall never forgive you for having 2 legs instead of a glorious fishtail. Never! That being said, I have to admit, there is something rather captivating about you. Care to have a pint with me at the local oyster bar? I'm dropping anchor! That's my way of saying I've decided to stick around for a while. Well, not decided. I don't actually have a choice, but I'm not upset about it anymore. In case you were wondering, no, I don't have any gold teeth. Oral is very important to me. Oral hygiene, I mean. I visit my dentist at least once every 6 months for a thorough cleaning. Well, alright. Seeing as I recently lost all my worldly possessions in a shipwreck, pirates versus ninjas. Who would win? You better answer carefully. I've heard tell of a restaurant that serves fish and chips in cardboard boats. Is it true? Because that's adorable, and I want to eat there ASAP. Most people surrender the moment they see my pirate flag, but You're not afraid of me, are you, landlubber? Honestly, it's a nice change of pace. I may be a pirate, but I'm not a criminal. And before you ask, no, I don't know what a synonym is. If we're going to be friends, I suggest you brush up on your pirate's code. After all, knowing the rules makes breaking them way more fun. You're not the only one with interesting friends. My list of acquaintances includes a crew of talking vegetable pirates, a well-dressed sea sponge, and a volleyball. Ooh, treasure! And I didn't even have to work for it. Maybe I will keep you around. Shiver me timbers, that tickles! Calm waters never made a skilled sailor, but let me tell you, chilling on a boat on a windless day with nothing to do but sunbathe is pretty fantastic. Just don't forget the SPF. One time I became obsessed with this really cool white whale. I chased him for ages. I was desperate for friendship, so I guess I've just always had a thing for aquatic mammals. You're not the only one with interesting friends. I'm thinking about putting together a crew. Would you be interested? Have you got your sea legs? Great! I like having you around. Also, I need someone who's willing to swab the poop deck. Ahoy, me hearty! What a lovely evening walk. Next time, remind me to tell you the tale of the ghost ship, doomed to sail eternally under the full moon looking for souls to steal. It's spooky. I'm thinking about getting tattooed. A rooster on one foot, a pig on the other. It might not be the cutest look, but it's supposed to bring sailors good luck. You're not the only one with interesting friends. Want to know a secret? I actually give a lot of my loot to charity. The needy gets some aid, and I can write the donation off on my taxes. It's a win-win. You're not the only one with interesting friends. My favorite type of music is pirate metal. Seriously, you should look it up. There's something I'd like to ask you, but I'm a little nervous. See, I like to write poetry, and I was wondering if you might let me read some of it to you. Fabulous! If you had said no, I'd have had to kill you. Dead men tell no tales and all that. I have a reputation to uphold. I'm so glad I decided to spend my impromptu shore leave with you. I'm truly having a whale of a time. That was lovely. Although I'm a bit disappointed we didn't see any mermaids. Maybe next time. If you put a conch shell to your ear, you might hear the ocean calling. Or you might get a little pinch from a hermit crab. I'm just saying, be careful. I'm thinking of redesigning my pirate flag. I want it to look fierce and threatening, so... a kitty cat? Nothing's more terrifying than a creature with knives in its feet. A word of advice for you, never drink seawater. Don't ask me how I know. Chests of gold are great and all, but the real treasure is the ability to retire young and live in a sweet little cottage by the sea, nursing sick and injured exotic birds back to health. Have I told you about my special pirate compass? It doesn't point north. It points towards whatever my heart wants most in the world. Lately, it's been pointing quite adamantly towards you. Your kisses make my head spin. It's like I'm caught in a whirlpool, happily drowning in the depths of your affection. Ugh, my favourite streaming service is raising its prices again. I'm starting to think I should go back to my roots. Being with you made today feel very special. I never knew I could enjoy wandering around on land so much. I've sailed on a lot of ships in my time, but never a relationship. I feel like I'm floundering here. Thank you for guiding me through these unfamiliar waters. I'm very much enjoying the journey. I've been in such a good mood lately. I can't stop whistling. I sure hope I don't accidentally whistle up a storm. Oh, how romantic it was when the mermaid fell in love with the human. I'm feeling inspired. Let's go to the nearest beach and hold hands while we frolic in the surf. You are a veritable treasure trove of goodness and generosity. I might be sailing close to the wind here, but I simply must tell you what's on my heart. I've fallen into an ocean of love with you. I'm in love with you. Do you feel the same? You've made me the happiest woman in all the 7 seas. Let's celebrate! High tide, low tide, I'll always be by your side. It's not easy getting dressed when you wear this many buckles, but it's worth the effort to look as good as I do. Ah, this reminds me of my days as a cabin girl under the dread pirate Roberta. She threatened my life on a daily basis, but she also taught me everything she knew. I've always wanted to be married at sea. And since I'm a ship captain, I can officiate the wedding myself. I now pronounce us mateys for life. Yo! Yo! I know a nice little deserted island where we can be alone together. Doesn't that sound romantic? A sandy beach, a single palm tree, and nobody around for miles upon nautical miles.